This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hi there, I'm Nohelani Graff with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs is taking new measures to address our heat wave. She has now declared a state of emergency to help with local heat relief efforts.
We took this action to address the immediate needs on the ground for people, while also kind of laying out a forward-looking vision for what's the best way to address heat-related emergencies moving forward in a more systemic way.
As part of this order, Hobbs is tasking the Phoenix Office of Resiliency to lead an intergovernmental report on recommendations of how to respond to heat in the future. More support is headed to Maui today from Arizona after those devastating wildfires tore through the Hawaiian island. Local Red Cross worker Luke Kayam is a third-generation Hawaiian living in the valley, and his group will be spending the next 3 weeks on Maui. They actually spent the last few days gathering donations and supplies here to bring to people impacted by those fires.
Of the 20 to 25 people that I'm in very close contact with on island, 2 of them right now have lost everything: home, car, clothes, anything that you could imagine other than what was on their body at the time that they had to evacuate is gone.
So many completely starting over. So if you would like to help, we have attached his link with our story on ABC15.com. If you're filling up your gas tank this weekend, it's going to cost you. The average price of gas is back over $4 a gallon in Arizona. Here in the valley, the average now sits at $4.20 for a gallon of regular, and that is 20 cents higher than just a week ago. If you are headed north to escape the heat maybe this weekend, know that prices in Flagstaff are a little bit lower, sitting at $3.99.
Hi there, I'm Megan Thompson. I want to warn you about some weekend construction projects going on across the valley. So the Black Canyon Highway is going to close again. The I-17 this time in that northbound direction between Thunderbird up to the North Stack, the Loop 101 and the 17 where those 2 highways come together. This time frame for it is 9 p.m. Friday till 5 a.m. on Monday. You can use those side streets in that northbound direction like 19th or 35th Avenue, or you can hop on the 51 to the Loop 101 to be able to get by this one. The 60 is also going to close again this weekend, this time in the westbound direction between Greenfield and Mesa Drive. That time frame is 9 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. on Monday as well. So you can use Southern or Baseline in that westbound direction to get around this closure. The other freeway options could be the 202 Santan or the 202 Red Mountain for you. Let's go just outside the valley, north of it here, the Loop 303 in that westbound direction between the I-17 and Lake Pleasant Parkway. That will close at 7 p.m. Saturday until 5 a.m. on Monday for you as you head out the door. So here's what you need to do instead. That alternate would be the SR-74 to Lake Pleasant Parkway to be able to get around this one. There are also some restrictions in place, some lanes that are going to be restricted on the Loop 101, and also some restrictions along the I-10, the Broadway Curve Improvement Project. So we posted a full list for you to review at ABC15.com.
Kicking off a new era with a comeback win. The Cardiac Cards waiting until the final seconds of the game to take their first lead as they kicked off this new season. Down 7 with just 2 seconds on the clock. David Blau throwing a touchdown to Brian Cobbs. And the Cardinals, instead of kicking that extra point for the tie, decided to go for 2. Somehow, running back Amari DeMarcado pushing his way into the end zone. So the Cardinals continue their preseason action next weekend when the reigning champs, Kansas City Chiefs, come to State Farm Stadium. Our Arizona Diamondbacks are also back home this weekend at Chase Field, and the team is celebrating their 25th anniversary as a franchise.